there's a lot of people that come over from YouTube and say hi. Appreciate everyone that does that. We're on episode 84 of Unranked to Diamond, as every single support. Blind picking here. I don't know what to pick. There's not really much to show here. Do have a Kindred. Means we might get more auto attacks off, which means maybe good for Braum passive. Wow, the logic, Bizzleberry. So smart. We'll just run with it and see what happens. We've got a lot of kind of protection on our team if you include like the Kindred ulti as well. We got a decent-ish amount of crowd control already. Just need to have like an AD carry that can apply Braum passive stacks pretty quickly. Like a Lucian or a Lucian or something like a Lucian. Hey Carly, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you very much. Like a Lucian. Hey, he can hear me. Hi Lucian, if you're here. Spooky. Ezra Yumi on the enemy team. So that's already going to be pretty annoying. Probably won't get much done here, honestly. I think most of this game, past level 3, we're probably good. I'm going to try and roam a bit if I can. I want to see what this enemy mid lane is though. To see if that's possible. Talia? Yeah, that's possible. We can do that. So we'll try and roam around with Kindred a little bit and get some gameplay going on with her. In terms of Braum wall blocking, there's not a whole lot to block here. Talia stuff. Ezra ult. Yumi ulti can kind of work, but it's not like super amazing. So we have a couple of minor things here to block, but nothing crazy. Nothing like an Ornn ultimate or I don't know, like an Ornn ultimate. My mind is being so creative today. Lucian running cleanse though. Why cleanse? Yeah, I don't know. Like, thank God he switched. I'm really confused about the amount of AD carries these days that take cleanse against a bot lane that have very little or no crowd control. Like, okay, you get to remote move, exhaust with ignite maybe, but you're playing such an aggressive AD carry like Lucian. You got to take the aggressive summoner. Also, exhaust in general is just really nice anyway. There's no reason to not take it. Like if they were up against like a Leona or something like that, then I could understand why, but I don't know. It boggles the mind. In terms of some of the levels here, no one here seems to be a smurf apart from me, the supports apparently.
Sending love from your lurkers, Bizzle Heart.
Hey Nan, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, and thank you again to all the people that come over from YouTube and over to the live stream. Much appreciated. It's really nice to see your messages and things like that. So yeah, much appreciated. Thank you for everyone that does that, and even people that come over from like TikTok or Mobify and stuff as well. And thank you for the people reminding me to change scenes, because I'm apparently a really bad streamer. Yeah, and if me team, nothing really too special. Lucian's got a decent amount of Lucian games, so we can hopefully utilize the Braum there still. Other than that, nothing really too much to talk about. Just my only concern is Karthus. And then the Karthus ulti obviously is the scary thing. One thing, oh, there's another thing to note actually as well. The rankings. I'm plat 3, but everyone else in the game is plat 2 or plat 1. So I'm low yellow. I'm the noob in this game apparently, which is probably for the best. It's good for me, I think. Take the AD item because Braum has no AP benefit from AP apart from his ultimate, so yeah, Relic Shield is completely pointless. More likely to get a couple of auto attacks on something. Do a ward them. Let me go first, lads. Do you just want to keep going? That other one's not too bad, mainly because of Karthus. Karthus Q kind of strong. But we do have good crowd control on one target. We've got Braum Q. Ari Charm. We might be able to get Yuumi here as well. That's massive. I don't know why the Yuumi stayed attached. She should have ditched ages ago. So Annie top got a kill. And Ari got a kill. But they're not able to spend the cash though. So really, really good start. But our teammates are unfortunately unable to spend the cash that they got from that. Just notice our team has 3 ignites. But luckily no one had to use any summoners there. So it was pretty easy. Easy 2 kills. Oops. Take the minimap. Yeah, there's no reason why the Yuumi had to die if she's just unattached quicker. Okay, that was bad Q. So like, even though I land the Q, Lucian can't do too much there anyway. Alright, we need to... try and get level 2 here quickly. Okay. It's not cheap for him to do that. The Mystic, the Arcane Shift, I mean. Not landing my Qs here, that was pretty annoying. Okay, it's good ward timing that. Karthus is wasting his time a little bit here. He wants to go for Scuttle. Yeah, we're in a kind of an awkward lane position right now. So we are kind of overextended. Yeah, Karthus is back down here already. Okay. We shouldn't have to flash. Do we want to stay? We might have to stay. Can I interrupt here? Okay. Oh, he still cancelled his recall. Okay, I was gonna say, like, Ez did a good job there blocking. Ez cancelled his recall. Okay, this is fine. It's the staying in the lane. Maybe if Kindred can come down here, that would be super nice. Can Kindred get there? Good, okay. Not a complete disaster. And hey, El, thank you for the 4-month resub. Yeah, Zero, I just had to think about the situation and whether or not what I did was good or not. Yeah, I don't know. Don't think it was good for me. But at the same time, I don't want to hear the Lucian whine about it. Like, Yumi might try and put control in this brush. Nah. Just wait. I think it was worth being patient. Like, if they did face check the brush, we probably would have got a kill. Swap quite a big deficit now in terms of XP and stuff, so it will be tricky to get too much done here. Also, Yumi's playing decently. Go! Why didn't he dash and double stun the Ez? Oh, his E was on cooldown, you kidding me? What's he dashing away from? I'm really annoyed about that. Kindred's here. Okay, kids. I kinda need to help the solution push in the lane a little bit. Don't have relic shield stack for the cannon minion. You could maybe go for a play if you wanted to. You might as well. Okay, okay, still caps. Okay. Hey Sadness in chat, and I hope everyone else is doing alright. Welcome back, Pirate. But yeah, we can keep applying pressure down here now. If Kindred wants to keep coming down bot side, we can definitely make it so that Kindred can get stuff going on. You just go straight into this, right? The Karthus ulti's on cooldown, so we can do this. Damn, that turret hurts so much. It's ridiculous that it did that amount of damage, honestly. We lose a turret plate there, though, which I'm not too happy about. Yeah, I hate losing turret plates. We'll go lock it to try and prevent Karthus ulti damage later on. Did they buff turret? Yeah, they buffed the outer turrets in 12.10 to try and mitigate like the effect that everyone's getting more armor and health, but they just do too much damage. They're scaling it back in 0.11. There's 3 wards in that bush. Is that what? Why? Uh-huh. Is that just tilt from Yumi though? Like Kindra's hanging around mid right now. Maybe have Kindred ult. Nah, I don't think this is gonna happen, is it? The wave clearer on Talia is too good. Maybe we can. Oh no, Kindred's not here anymore. See if I can help Kindred against this Karthus. Ari. Ow. Ulti. Oh, Kindred didn't have ult. That as ult. Yeah, that Kindred a bit greedy for the Yuumi though. Lucian should be able to handle this Ezreal 1v1. Really weird to see an Annie top though. Seems to be going okay overall. Like she did get first blood. No, she didn't. Did she get first blood? She definitely got a kill on that level 1 invade that we did. Ari doesn't have ulti yet, so it's not really a way for me to get there. Kindred is on 4 stacks at the moment. Karthus is top. Why don't you want to just do the red buff here, mate? Okay. Thought we could just quickly do do the red buff and then the dragon. See if we can cut them off coming into the lane here. They knew. I think Lucian kind of gave it away with his positioning in the lane, like going behind the turret like that. Kindred found. Karthus has no ulti. Okay. Nice. It's all kind of working out. It's been a decent game so far. So Talia ult. Not ult, sorry. Teleport. Alright, we can go back and get a locket. And get some mods. And enemy team is quite I mean, they're quite mixed in damage. They've got a lot of damage. Yumi's going to be doing a lot of healing. That's kind of it. But Thormel isn't going to be great against that team. But I think we still have no choice but to go for it though. I don't like it, but everything else is kind of meh picks. Abyssal Mask would be kind of okay. They got a lot of magic damage and it would benefit my Ahri and the Annie later on into the game. But maybe we'll look at going like Abyssal. Maybe we could just stick with the Bramble and then go into Abyssal Mask. That's an option. There's a fight going on the river right now. Yumi's rage ulting by the looks of it. That's cute. There's no real reason for me to be here right now. Yeah, well, I think we'll do that. We'll take Bramble and then we're going to Abyssal. Don't think the Thormel application is going to be too amazing. Lol. Because of like the E, them hitting me under the turret and taking turret damage, because of the outer turret is doing so much damage, I took a lot of damage there. No, I want to go on you, dude. Where are you going? Karthus has no ulti. Yeah, that Karthus thought he was doing a good play. Top's looking a bit not great. Yeah, that Na's gonna get the recall off. Yeah, if the enemy team gets Herald, they get 600 gold with it. We should definitely take Herald to make sure they don't get it. Otherwise we're just giving them free money. Karthus is kind of nearby. He could just walk along here and just smite it away. That'd be really cringe if that happens. I think we're okay. There's another dragon spawning in 20 seconds. I think I'm dead, yeah. Exhaust from Yuumi. Ahri's dead as well. Not good. Really, really not good actually. It'd be difficult. It's not impossible here for my team to stop them from doing dragon, but it's going to be difficult. Mega Gnar coming through. Flash Gnar messed up. Exhaust going on to Gnar. The Annie Tibbers killing Talia in the backline though. Gnar just kind of falls over. So we should still get this. I think Karthus used his flash earlier. So if there's a blast cone, that's the only way. We just look to secure the mid area. We could just go Baron, honestly. Like, there's still 10 seconds on Kindred's bot side though. That's the problem. This would be a really nice time to do Baron. Herald being shoved down mid. We could just let the Herald kill the tier 2. And then go straight to Baron. Maybe we could use this Herald to get tier 3. Ahri split pushing top right now. We could rejoin her. kind of close. I think we can help. Well... Just wondering what we can do here. Ez got kind of distracted there by me. Alright, I'm done having my fun. I'm the only one alive. It's kind of cringe. Can't really do anything about that. Braum's not exactly able to push in the waves that hard. Why does it look so wrong? I don't know what you're talking about. Enemy surrendered. They couldn't handle the Braum movement. We will honor the Kindred, I think. I think everyone generally played decently. That level 1 invade definitely helped out a lot. I think Yuumi overall played quite well on the enemy team. Definitely more active than a lot of the Diamond Yuumis that I've seen. But her main mistake that game was actually just not unattaching level 1. I don't know if she was AFK or what, but she definitely should have just, as soon as Ezreal got caught, just left and walked towards mid. Don't know why she didn't. But she basically gave us another kill doing that. Tons of damage. Kindred by far number 1. Doesn't really surprise me at all. Kindred definitely seems to be a decent jungler this patch. And yeah, Karthus number 1 on the enemy team. Yeah, luckily he didn't get to pop off too much. He did get 2 items there. Was entering into potentially scary territory with how squishy my team is overall. But yeah, we had decent like Drake coverage and stuff like that though, so it wasn't probably too scary. But yeah, GG was making decent progress the last few episodes, so 23 LP into Plat 3, so that's what? A bunch of LPs still to go, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there.